If you are currently doing grade 12, grade 11 or grade 10, you must watch this video until the end. Every matriculant wishes that they have a good and productive academic year, but sadly, that is not a reality for many. And so it happens that some grade 12 learners come back the following year or at some point in time to upgrade their results. And all of that happens because they had little to no knowledge of this grade. But in today's video, I am going to be sharing 5 things I'll be showing you before Matric, and I believe you should know them too. You want to have a great academic year, of course, so make sure you stick around until the end. You do not want to miss the last one. One of the most important things for anyone to have if they want to have a great and successful academic year, it is self-management. You heard me right. To some of you, that term might be new, but self-management is very important. So self-management is the ability to regulate your thoughts, your behaviors, and your emotions in a way that best serves you and your work. Yes, my friend, you might have a plan, but if you do not know how to manage yourself, you are planning to fail. So you are the only person who knows what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. And yes, my friend, you must have a sense of discipline and consistency. And I will tell you one thing about those two: discipline and consistency. Those are not actions, but identities. And your identity must align with your actions, and your actions must align with your identity. It is much more easier to do things when they are aligned with your identity, instead when they align with your actions. And number 2, guys, is prioritize studying. As a matric learner, your main priority should be studying. After all, if you're a person who aspires to get good grades and go to varsity, your main priority should be studying. And at times, you will have to sacrifice a lot. And sometimes even your mental health. Not necessarily your mental health, but you will lose sleep. You'll be sleep deprived if you want to get good grades. I'm not saying if you're sleep deprived, you will get good grades. No. My point is, you sacrifice sleep and you sacrifice your leisure time. Please, guys, your main priority should be studying. This was emphasized by my teachers last year, but many of us did not get the gist of what they were saying when they said, study any chance you get, at break time, after school, before you sleep, after you've woken up, study. Grade 12 is not a long time. It's not even the whole year, it's just a few months. A few months that will determine the rest of your future. So studying should be your main priority. No compromises. Study, study, and study. These few months will determine the rest of your future. And you do not want to regret it, because most of us after Matric do regret the time we did not spend studying. And number 3, my personal favorite, and should be your personal favorite, is past papers. I told you guys in the previous 2 videos that in every video I do, I will mention past papers. Past papers as a matric learner. Doesn't matter even if you're not a matric learner in grade 10, grade 11. Past papers should be your daily bread. You see guys, I do not care how many questions you do from your textbook, but I promise you, you will not make more progress than if you do past papers. Past papers could be the game changer of your academic life. I promise you, you will never go wrong. Ask anyone, you will never go wrong with the past papers. Past papers. I'm just kidding. I don't know Soto guys, but past papers should be your daily bread. And if you do not know how to use past papers, there's a short video I made. I don't think it's more than 30 seconds. Check it out. There, try and see if you can use that study plan using past papers. If you want another video on how to use past papers, comment down below. I'll make one. Past papers should be your go-to at any point in time. Past papers will never fail you. At number 4 is have a well-structured system. Yes, set the goals. The goals are needed, but the reason why most of your goals fail is that you do not have a system on how to achieve your goals. It's like me saying I want to go to Dubai. I do not know how I'm going to get to Dubai, but I want to go to Dubai. Do you think I'll get to Dubai? Of course not. But I must have a well-structured plan, and that is a system. You must have a system on how you're going to achieve your goals. You may not even have a goal, but if you have a well-structured system, it's like you saying, hey, I want to get a level 7 in English. How are you going to do that? I don't know, study? Do you think you're gonna get that level 7 in English? Of course not. But if you say, hey, I want to get a level 7 in English, how? Well, on the weekend, I am planning to do writing, to improve my writing and reading. So which means on the weekends, you'll be reading more and writing more. And while you are reading more, you'll be able to comprehend more text, so that, and also at the same time increasing your vocabulary for writing. So now your paper 3 is good, and your paper 1 is good, and paper 2 of course is going to be good if you're able to comprehend. Systems, it's a good thing guys to have goals, but have a well-structured system of how you are going to achieve your goals. What steps are going to be taken to achieve those goals? So my dear friends, at number 5 is do not have pride. Pride, my friends, will take you nowhere. You know who are the top achievers in your class. You know who knows more than you. Go be humble and go ask. After all, these people in your class, you'll only be with them for only a certain amount of time. After that, you might not even see them ever again in your life. I promise you, you do not want to be there next year, the following year after Matric, trying to upgrade your results. My dear friends, imagine going back and upgrading. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. But you do not want to go back there. So my dear friends, humble yourself and go ask for help. So yeah guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Please share this with anyone who is doing Matric or who will be doing Matric soon. Don't forget to hit the notification button and be notified every time I drop a video. You do not want to miss any videos from my side. Thank you.